Hello, welcome to the training video on navigating within Supervision Assist, approving hours, and using the live recording feature. My name is Dr. Carrie Elder, and I'm the clinical coordinator in the Department of Counseling at Mercer University. I am going to share screen so that I can walk you through some of these steps. So this video is really for after you have registered and created your account within Supervision Assist. You've signed off on all of the forms that your students need you to review and sign. If you haven't done those yet, I do have other videos you have access to. So first on this video, we're going to look at how you really monitor your students' progress and sign off on their hours. We used to do this on like paper copies or PDF copies, and I think this really streamlines the process. I hope it's quicker for you, and I really do look forward to your feedback on how this process is working or not for you. So again, we talked about this in other videos, but when you first sign in, you're coming up to your dashboard. If you get lost somewhere within Supervision Assist, click on the logo Supervision Assist. It will always bring you back to your dashboard. So you will see on my dashboard here that under placements, I don't have anything to do. I've signed off on all of my students' paperwork. But I can see here that I have a student who is starting to earn some hours. So I'm going to make that a little bigger for you. You can see the blue hours are their time on site. Their green hours are direct service, and their orangey, yellowy hours is their group supervision that they're getting at Mercer. So you as their on-site supervisor are only responsible for signing off on their hours that are with you in supervision or that they're earning direct or indirect on-site. If you ever see any of these group supervision, this like 1.5 right here coming to you for approval, you can kick it back to them, and I'll show you how to do that, because we want our faculty supervisors at Mercer to be signing off on those. So let me show you how to do this. So you'll see I have a 1 here for activity logs. That means I need to sign off on some of these. Oh, and by the way, it's worth mentioning that for my mock sort of account right here, I only have 1 student in it, but you'll have, if you have a couple students from Mercer, you'll have them listed right here. All right, so I'm going to click on activity logs. And it says I have 1 student with activity log entries pending my approval. So on the right side right here, it says go to approval page. Go ahead and click on that. I'm going to make that bigger because it's pretty small on my screen. So it says that they got individual hours totaling 7 hours on site this week. And so most of the students will probably be recording their hours weekly, every Friday. Some might want to do it daily. So you can click right here. If you have multiple students or multiple entries, multiple entries, you can click the select all entries and approve them all at once if you would like. So let's say though that you look at this number and it doesn't look right. They accidentally hit 17 instead of 7. Or say that they don't have, it's not an individual session that they put here. Say they put the group supervision that they're getting at Mercer. You can sort of kick this back to them. So I'm going to deselect that and go to view full log. If I click on this individual sessions with the 7 hours that they're wanting my approval on, I can see right here on the right side that a screen comes up and it gives me more details about it, and I can approve it right here, or I can deny and request a change. And so if I click this, I can add a comment that says something like, oh, it looks like these are group supervision hours. Your faculty supervisor at Mercer needs to sign off on this. And the student has an option of selecting who it needs to sign off on their hours. And so they would just reselect the Mercer campus and then their faculty supervisor. Or if they accidentally, in the example I used, hit 17 instead of 7 hours, and the 17 wasn't right, you can just put a note, fix the 17 hours or whatever. So that's where you would do that. So as soon as you hit that deny and request changes, it'll kick it back to the student to fix it. So in this case, let's say that the 7 hours are correct. I can hit approve right here and it's approved. Or if you want, you can go back to the screen and click the individual. Yes, they got 7 hours of individual sessions. and click Approve Selected. And that's it. We get some confetti, we did it. The other feature within Supervision Assist that I want to go over are the live sessions. So you can access live session features right here on the top of the black toolbar. Or again, you can click on your Supervision Assist logo to take you back to your dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and access it from right here. I'm going to go to live session. So Supervision Assist allows you and your students to create live sessions that they can have with clients at your site. They have all been asked not to use this feature unless they have your approval. So Supervision Assist checks all the boxes for being HIPAA compliant and encrypted, and everything that is required to ethically and safely have telehealth sessions through Supervision Assist. But again, we defer to you on this, completely up to you whether your site is comfortable using this or not. So what students can do in here is record sessions, hold sessions. They can also schedule sessions and invite in family members if they're seeing a child or, or anyone where another family member needs to come into a session. They can invite multiple people if needed. You can join sessions with them this way. So the students receive training on how to use this live session feature, but I do think it's important for you to know about it as well. So one of the things that we do require students to do is to record some sessions at your site. And so this is going to be the way that they record their sessions from this point forward. Even if your counseling student is not using telehealth to see clients, they're being instructed to have either their laptop or signed in on their phone is easier in the room to record the session so that we don't have any recordings going on to audio devices or phones or, well, we didn't let them do phones anyway, but we really want all of those sessions to be recorded straight to the cloud to keep everything confidential. So the way that they will do that is go to New Live Session. And they're going to have an option of scheduling a live session or uploading a past recorded session. So scheduling a live session is most often going to be what they're choosing. And again, they can choose to not invite anybody into the session, and it really just serves as a recorder for them so that we can review the tape at Mercer or that you can review the tape. So once they click on this, they can set up information about their session. They can invite a user, they can invite you into the session if you would like to observe or co-lead a session. Let's say we click save and start session. You can choose whether you're just listening or if you're actually going to be using the audio. It does an audio test, which you probably just heard. It lets us know we just joined the conference. And so it's letting me know too that I don't have anyone on the other line. So most of the time students will have this logged in on their phone, sitting to the side. They will have consent from the client that they're seeing for recording this session so that we can review it. So I'm sort of recording this right now. When I want to end it, I can go up to these three little dots in the top right corner and end meeting. Are you sure you want to end the session? Yes. Session is ended. So this is pretty neat right here. It will have the session up in this little box, and you can review it and look at it, right after you record it. You can make some comments, or the student can make some comments. Questions they had, just sort of like almost like a journal entry right after the session. Oh my goodness, halfway through the session, I blanked, I didn't know what to say, whatever they want to put right there. And here's what we really like about this. To send this to you, they can select to send it to us at Mercer so that we can review the sessions. And a lot of the time, it's just going to be the audio. If your site is comfortable with recording video, then we'll review that also. But this is really a way to make sure that have some sort of knowledge of what the students are doing in their sessions and how we can further their development. This will show up on the dashboard in Supervision Assist when you or the faculty supervisor at Mercer signs in, letting them know that they have a video to review. So that concludes the training video for Supervision Assist and approving hours and how the live session feature works. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. We really appreciate all of the time and energy that you put into our students' counseling development. Thank you.